Your dog is watching you right now. Not because they want food, not because they need a walk, but because to them, you are the center of the world they live in. And most people never fully realize what that means. They love their dogs deeply. They buy the best food, the best toys, the softest beds. But even good owners can accidentally miss the one thing dogs need more than anything else: to feel emotionally understood. Because dogs do not measure love the way humans do. They measure safety, presence, consistency, energy. And tonight, you are about to see your dog in a completely different way. Stay until the end, because the final point explains why your dog follows you from room to room, even when they are exhausted. Most people believe dogs respond to commands, but science shows something deeper. Dogs respond to emotional states long before they respond to words. Before you even speak, your dog already knows whether you are stressed, calm, angry, distracted, anxious, or emotionally present. How? Because your dog studies tiny changes in your breathing, body posture, walking speed, eye movement, muscle tension, and tone of voice every single day. To humans, those signals are invisible. To dogs, they are everything. Researchers discovered that dogs can detect changes in human cortisol levels, the hormone connected to stress. That means your dog often feels your emotional pressure, even when you pretend you are okay. And this explains something many owners misunderstand. When your dog acts restless, clingy, nervous, or unusually quiet, sometimes they are not reacting to their own emotions. They are reacting to yours. Your dog has spent thousands of years evolving beside humans. Their survival depended on reading us correctly. And now, your home has become their emotional environment, which means your stress becomes their atmosphere. That is why calm owners often create calm dogs. Not because of dominance, not because of control, because nervous systems affect each other. Your dog is constantly asking one silent question: are we safe right now? And your energy answers before your words ever do. Your dog does not care how expensive your house is. They do not care what car you drive. They do not care how successful you look online. What they care about is whether you are emotionally available. A dog would rather spend time on the floor beside a calm human than inside a mansion with someone emotionally absent. And yet, many owners accidentally replace connection with entertainment. More toys, more treats, more gadgets. But dogs are not asking for constant stimulation. They are asking for closeness. Think about how your dog behaves when you leave home. Sometimes they walk to the door. Sometimes they wait near the window. Sometimes they lie quietly until you return. Why? Because your presence regulates their nervous system. To your dog, togetherness is security. This is why even a short moment of real connection matters more than hours of distracted presence. 5 fully present minutes can emotionally feed your dog more than an entire day of half attention. And dogs always know the difference. They know when your hand is petting them while your mind is somewhere else. They know when you are physically near them but emotionally unavailable. And they also know when you genuinely see them. That moment changes everything for them. Most humans think walks are about movement. To dogs, walks are information. Imagine waking up tomorrow with no phone, no internet, no conversations, no news, no social interaction. That is what life feels like for a dog without sniffing. Your dog's nose is their connection to the world. Every scent contains emotional and biological data. Another dog passed here. A person was stressed here. A cat walked here an hour ago. an animal was sick nearby. Dogs are reading an invisible world humans cannot even detect. And when owners constantly rush walks, come on, hurry up, leave it. The dog loses the one activity that mentally fulfills the most. Studies have shown that sniffing lowers stress and increases optimism in dogs. Yes, optimism. Because exploration activates healthy emotional engagement in the canine brain. This is why a short, sniff-heavy walk often tires a dog more effectively than a long, rushed walk. Mental fulfillment exhausts the brain in a healthy way. And something beautiful happens when you stop controlling every second of the walk. Your dog begins to feel heard. They realize, my curiosity matters to this person. That feeling builds trust more deeply than most owners realize. There is a reason your dog reacts differently depending on how you say something. Because dogs do not only hear words, they feel emotional intention. Your voice becomes associated with safety or stress over time. A warm voice slows their nervous system. A harsh voice activates alertness. A distracted voice creates uncertainty. And repeated uncertainty slowly creates anxiety. Researchers studying canine brain activity discovered that dogs process emotional tone in remarkably similar ways to humans. Which means your dog is constantly emotionally decoding you. Every greeting matters. Every sigh matters. Every irritated reaction matters. Even silence matters. And here is something heartbreaking most people never think about. For many dogs, your voice is the sound they hear more than any other sound in their entire life. Imagine how powerful that is. Your dog memorizes the emotional texture of your voice. That is why elderly dogs often calm down simply hearing their owner's voice nearby. It feels like home to them. So when you speak to your dog gently, you are not babying them. You are regulating their emotional world.
Many owners accidentally remove challenge from their dog's life. But dogs were not designed only for comfort. They were designed for engagement, chasing, searching, solving, exploring, working alongside others. And when those instincts never get expressed, the energy stays trapped. That trapped energy often becomes destructive chewing, excess barking, hyperactivity, obsessive behaviors, separation anxiety. Not because the dog is bad, because the dog feels psychologically incomplete. A fulfilled dog is not simply tired. A fulfilled dog feels useful. This is why training sessions strengthen bonds so deeply. Not because dogs enjoy obeying blindly, but because shared activity creates meaning. Your dog wants to do life with you, not just exist near you. Even simple games matter. Hide and seek, scent games, fetch with real engagement, learning new commands. Those moments activate something ancient inside them, something instinctive. And when you participate fully, your dog sees you as a partner, not just an owner. That changes the relationship entirely.
Watch where your dog sleeps. Because dogs do not sleep deeply where they feel unsafe. If your dog sleeps with their back toward you, that is trust. If they expose their stomach, that is trust. If they sleep pressed against your body, that is profound trust. Animals are most vulnerable during sleep, which means sleeping near someone is a biological risk unless safety has already been established. So when your dog slowly relaxes beside you, their nervous system is making a decision. You are safe enough
for me to become defenseless. That is not small. That is one of the deepest compliments an animal can give. And this explains why dogs follow owners from room to room. Not because they are obsessed, not because they are needy, because proximity equals security. You became their emotional anchor. The safest location in their world is often simply wherever you are.
One day, your dog will slow down. The walks will become shorter. The face will turn gray. The excited running will soften into careful movement. And suddenly you will understand something painful. You were never just raising a dog. You were sharing your life with a soul that loved you with absolute consistency. No manipulation, no hidden agenda, no conditions, just presence. Every time they waited by the door, every time they checked if you were okay, every time they rested beside you, they were loving you in the purest way they knew how. And the hardest part about dogs is this: they stay for only a chapter of our lives. But to them, we are their entire story. So while your dog is here, slow down sometimes. Sit beside them. Speak gently. Let the walk last longer. Play fully. Notice them. Because years from now, the thing you will miss most will not be the big moments. It will be the ordinary ones you almost ignored. The sound of paws following you through the house. The way they looked at you when you came home. The quiet moments when they simply wanted to exist beside you. And when that day comes, you will finally understand what your dog had been trying to tell you all along. I was never just your pet. You were my whole world.